Hello there. Hey, Beedra. Nice to see you. All right. Hope everyone is doing well. Can you hear everything okay? Does everything sound good? Oh, whoa. What did I do? What did I break now? Let me see if I can't fix this real quick. Oh, why are you green? Okay. My GameCube was shiny for a second. You saw it. I need to power down real quick. This is going to be way too hot to shiny hunt in. Okie dokie. What is a man? A miserable pile of secrets? Are you ready to not get any shinies today, but try really hard? I have a pack of crackers next to me. Actually, it's like a pack of packs of crackers. And then I have a wrap waiting for me in the fridge. But as of right now, I'm just chilling. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm not as like ravenously hungry. Pretty thirsty, honestly. But I have a water with me, amongst other things. Huh? Oh, it begins. First egg of the stream. Right on. Let's do it. So if by some grace of nature and you know whatever, the great power of Mujikoop, if for whatever reason Scyther does manage to shine, I think we're just gonna like decide amongst ourselves. Like I will let you all pick what you think I should breed for. I don't really want it to be like Bagon or anything like that because I would love to random encounter Bagon. I feel like that's such a crazy hunt, and I'm gonna get so many Zubats. It's gonna be great. But so while I don't like, I'm pretty open to suggestions. There will be a few things where I am like, no, you know. But other than that, pretty much down for whatever. Do 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 do. Don't know why that's in my head, but I'm into it. Funny enough, I just got my friend into playing Go last night, literally outside the house after we finished the walk. He clicks on a Scyther. Oh, it lags for a second. Dude, oh my gosh, that's so freaking awesome. I love that. So a few years ago, during Slackoff Community Day, I went out with my best friend, Mark. He's been my friend for 23 years now. And like, we still go out and have our crazy adventures. And Slackoff Community Day, we're at this pretzel shop, and we're just clicking on as many spawns as we can. And I'm like, dude, I want Misdreavus so bad. Like, shiny Slackoff is cool, or whatever. I would just really like a shiny Misdreavus, because there was like one right in the area. There were a couple. And he goes, oh, does it look like this? And he shows me his phone, and lo and behold, there's shiny Misdreavus. And I'm like, you son of a... So like I was very happy for him, but I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, are you freaking serious? Dang, 7 likes already. Doing pretty good. Thank you, everyone. Oh my gosh. I cannot stress this enough. Please, if you haven't yet, watch the Fallout series. It's so good. I just finished it. I had such a good time. All right. Sorry, still just shouting a couple things out. I think I'm all good, though. Whee! Riding into walls because I'm a doofus. Patch 2 Scyther now, right? Yeah. I do that all the time. I'll get like so caught up in what I'm doing with the egg hatching that I forget to count it. It's like I started at 269 and have definitely hatched 2. So. The Gen 3 odds are 1 in 8,192. Their odds, like those odds exist in generations 1 through 5. It changes to 1 in 4,096 in Gen 4. But also in Coliseum, the odds are 1 in 8,192, as well as Pokemon Rumble for the Wii. Not every Rumble game, but yeah, specifically the one for the Wii. And that's like base without any gimmicks or methods or anything like that. Nice to see you, Kush. How you been? Hey, thank you so much. That's freaking awesome. I absolutely love that. I want to make a new member trailer too, especially as I try to transition into streaming more full time. I want to get back. I want to at least once a week do the Pixelmon server and start working on that again. And just kind of like make a membership video, including everything that is available perk-wise. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I love you. So, I had a question the other day about Ditto, and it was such a good question. And they were basically asking me how the breeding concepts of Ditto works. They're pretty much like, okay, so Ditto can like essentially for the most part breed with any Pokemon, and I was like, yes. And they were like, well, can Ditto breed with other Ditto to like continue the populace of Ditto? And no, that is not the case. And then they asked, where exactly does Ditto come from? In which case I recalled the diary entries or the journal entries from Pokemon Blue and Red, where it basically kind of says like it almost describes Ditto as like a failed clone. Like I like the Ditto is, in my opinion, the real Mewtwo, I guess, because it was like the failed experiment that just kind of turned into goop. It kept qualities of Mew, but not all of them, as well as just having the exact same color palette and the exact same weight of Mew, and its shiny is the exact same color palette as well. So, well, they were like, well, wait, so there's only one Mewtwo that was created? Why are there so many Ditto? And it literally, like, they're such good questions. Either Ditto has, like, asexual reproductive qualities, or, like, whoever made, attempted to make Mewtwo and failed to make Ditto, failed and made Ditto, they were probably just like, do it again, go do it again. Like, they're just mass-produced Dittos. But the more logical answer would be that Ditto can just reproduce on its own, like a cell, just kind of split. There's no real reason for it being able to do that, but it just kind of like, for lore sense, I feel like it would give good reason behind why there's just so many. Dude, that's what we do here, man. We just I love to get into like the conspiracy theories of Pokemon too, like the lore, especially like the deep lore and what could be and things that kind of connect even loosely. That's why I love Legends Arceus for that reason, and I feel like ZA is going to be a similar vibe. Hopefully vastly different as far as like just settings, but who knows? No, I'm not, but that probably would be a good idea. That would have been pretty good foresight to plan ahead. No, essentially, I don't have an emerald version. I had an emerald I was borrowing from a friend, but they actually moved, and before they moved, I gave them their emerald back because that's what you do. But so I actually traded myself a Ditto from Emerald, and I traded myself a Scyther from Fire Red or Leaf Green, one of the two. Because you can't get Scyther and Sapphire, and you can't get Ditto and Sapphire either. So I got him, traded him over, and now I am hunting for Scyther. It is my all-time favorite Pokemon. I have like an homage, my Scyther guy, and I got a little Spinnerack too. But yeah, no, bug types are my favorite, and Scyther is my boy. I eventually would like to get like a bug catcher trainer like profile picture for the channel. Channel's pretty much where I want it to be as far as like aesthetically, so is anyone shiny hunting anything currently? And if so, what are you shiny hunting for? Wait, what? Okay, that confused me. Because, like, so Yu Yu Hakusho is on Netflix, right? But there are only 2 seasons on Netflix. And I think there's, like, what, like 4 seasons originally? Maybe even more. But so Netflix is adding another season. And it says, like, new season coming. And it made my brain hurt because I was like, what do you mean? When? Like a continuation? Like, my, like, there was a moment of, like, excitement. And then, like, reality hit. Yeah, for real. New season from 1997. What? Okay, okay. So Kush, have you been around the channel for a while? I feel like I have seen you and spoke to you a few times. Your name, Kush Kashik, seems very familiar. Um, I remember it even being assigned with the purple like profile picture, just like the purple K. So I feel like you have been around for a while. Um, in your experience, do you remember any hunts that may have seemed to taken a long time? Because I've got a couple. Oh, for the last 3 months? Okay, okay. So no, you would not have known then. I went to in Pokemon Sword and Shield. This is one of my longer ones, but not my longest. In Pokemon Shield, I went to 18,520 doing the 500 KO battle method on Brilliant Unova or Galarian Yamasks. Sorry, Galarian Yamask. So I had a 3% chance of my odds being 1 in 512 on only the Brilliant Galarian Yamask. They know Memento, so they can just straight up like KO themselves, like gone. Like, do not pass go, and do not collect $200. Like, don't do it. It just died. So it did not manage to die to Memento, but it did take 18,520 encounters. My odds were still 1 in 4,096 with that 3% chance of being 512. But regardless, that was obnoxious. That hunt was insane. After that, I went to 22,119 for an oddish. My Kecleon count was also pretty ridiculous. It was like 32,000. But what takes the cake at the highest and longest hunt on my channel and in my life, minus Squirtle and Leaf Green, which is over 40k right now. Kyogre took a year at 39,620 or 600 something, 602, something like that. 39,602, I think, is the final count. Exclamation highlights. You can actually go back and find all of these hunts that I just previously mentioned. They're all on the channel. So I actually now have a 5-screen setup with the plans to set up a 10-screen setup soon if I can manage it, and I'll be able to do it with all of the equipment I currently have. I may have found a way to basically use some of my devices as an emulator with the save states of my current games, and if I get that to work properly, that means I will have those save states in all of those little consoles that I'm using, so I can have 3 screens that are emulated save states of my previous cartridge games that I own. I will start new files on my SPs, and I will basically be recording. I will be having a camera pointed at 4 SPs while I have a 6-screen setup. So I have 10 total screens, combining capture cards and a camera setup. It's still going to take me a while. I still have a lot of things I would like to do before I reach that point. But no, it's actually, without doing too much, I kind of have already amassed the things I need to do that. Dude, it was such a pain in the ass. So the reason I decided to invest in the ability to get that much screens, and I didn't even know I actually could do that. And so one of my friends was like, you realize you have enough equipment to like set this up in a way that you could just emulate these and stream these on your Game Boys? And I was like, oh crap, that's a good idea. And it's heavy inspiration from, like, you know, Shining Danny and Nora and Toy and Absolblog, who all do those kind of hunts as well. Yeah, no, that hunt was such a pain. And, like, investing in more consoles and games after that, like, it was a pretty good idea. And it happened at such a good time right before I started getting really sick. More sick, I guess. I was already pretty sick. Dude, I cannot wait to see this thing shine. Hey, dude, okay, so it happened. So, like, you never know, man. You really never know. Like, we could get lucky on this Scyther hunt. This is a 1 in 8,000 egg hunt. But so before Kyogre, literally the hunt before Kyogre. I'll even say the 2 hunts before Kyogre. I think I forgot. But I went for cast form, and I got cast form at like 5 or 6K, which is not bad. That's like 3K under odds. That's pretty freaking good. So the game kept giving me like pink shinies. There are Pokemon that's final evolutions were pink shinies. Like, I got Beautifly, which is considerably pink, and I'm getting an Oddish, and I evolved it into Blossom. That was my choice, but that's what I wanted. And what else? I just kept getting like pink things after pink things, and I was like, you know what? We're gonna keep up the trend, and I went for Cast Form, which has a pink shiny. So I was like, you know what? Well, let's keep it going, and I went for Spiel. Well, Cast Form, like I said, was like 5.5K or 6K, something along those lines. Spiel I got in 25. I got Spiel in 25 encounters. And that is also on the channel. The double reaction is on the channel together. That was insane. And that was literally the hunt right before Kyogre. So it was like I got the full spectrum. I went from 25 to 39,000. Like, and that's not, I wouldn't even say that's the full spectrum, because like, look at Dallas, Supreme Arcanine's freaking Registeel, dude. He went to like 72K, and he was triple hunting. Like, oh my gosh, man. Dude, no, that's, I love that too. It's such a fun hunt, and like, it was such a fun hunt, and while it was just obnoxious, while it like really did me in mentally, like everyone came in, and I thought it was bad with Yamask. Like, have you seen Yamask yet? Kyogre was so much worse, because people were just like mean. They were like, wow, you suck at this. How do you not have this yet? And I was like, what do you mean? It's RNG. And people were like, you suck. Like, you're not even good at this game. What are you doing? And I was like, I mean, you're right, but you know, yeah, for real. It's for me, it's like the journey and the destination. Like, I have such an avid curiosity. It's like, so will it actually shine soon, or am I gonna be here for a year again? And I don't think I'll ever have another hunt that was a year long. And like, I didn't do Kyogre like super consistently. Like, if I were to look at its total time, it probably would be like more like 8 or 9 months. It still was a considerable amount of time, but I actually don't know the total amount of days I did go for Kyogre. It may not even be that much. But the encounters and like the hours put in like was pretty intense, you know. But there have been crazier hunts. There will always be crazier hunts. So today's a shorter stream. I actually did not expect to come home today at all. It was kind of like I had some things I did have to get done, and I had the opportunity to pretty much get out and do things. So today's going to be probably like half the time as usual. I've been doing like 3 to 4 hour streams. Today'll probably be like 1.5 hours. Probably end up ending at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which means we've got like a little less than an hour left. We've got probably like 54 minutes left. But hey, any egg encounters I can get in, I'm cool with that. And I will be back probably Wednesday. I have another kind of appointment thing that I have to get to, and it's not far away from my house. So I will be back Wednesday, and then maybe again like Friday or Saturday. So this might be like a 3-day stream week, which is pretty cool. And then if you want to follow me on my other socials like Instagram, Twitter, whatever, pretty much Instagram and Twitter is what I'm mostly active on. I do have a TikTok, but I'm trying to get better about that as well. Because I'll be working on uploading things all around. I continue my luck off stream, like as far as like app games go, like Pokemon Go and Pokemon Sleep. My luck's actually been pretty decent in those games. And I have like 22, let me check. I've got like 22 unedited videos on my phone now that I really need to do something. Like if I did that every other day, that's like, man. I got work for a while, dude. That's like 40 days of doing shorts at least. Like, even if I did a couple a week, like that's still. And I'm just letting it add up, and I just need to do it. How do I do that? How do I do it like that? How did I do that? Okay. Sure, yeah. 21. Okay, that's not too bad. Womp womp. Felt like it had been a minute. I was like, did I hatch them all? What's going on? But no, it sometimes just takes a while, I guess. Heck yeah, thank you so much for chilling. I hope you have a great day. Don't eat the yellow snow. Ooh, nice. Congrats. Combret. I love that. I love that. Hell yeah. Congrats on the Combi, Vidra. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to do that. That's awesome. I love house shinies, dude. So I have a little poll kind of thing I'm doing in the Discord between 3 thumbnails that I really kind of can't choose between for Egg Month. I personally kind of like the third one the most. But if you wouldn't mind voting with a reaction, that would be awesome. See, that's according to the algorithm, the one that everyone is voting for right now is the best. I feel like that's what a lot of like concise thumbnails like are pretty good about doing, like showing the Pokemon they're going for, having the words shiny hunting pretty large and legible, and just trying to find out ways where I can make my thumbnails as good as or appealing as possible with the ability I have at disposal. Yeah, I actually had Finn do those words for me, and they look really, really nice. I pretty much use them for everything. Got about 20 minutes left, but I'll be doing as much as I can in that time. Oh, an egg hatched in the building. That's awesome. Feels like these eggs are hatching pretty quick. Also, I do gotta say, big thank you to Dunkle. I appreciate you for letting me know. Or I think your username is Guts now. But thank you for letting me know that Flame Body does not work in freaking Ruby and Sapphire. I need to find out what abilities do, if any, because I thought some did. And I was under the impression that Flame Body worked in Ruby and Sapphire, but I just mistaked it with Emerald, and so I'm not very sure if even Illuminate works. It feels like it does, but I could just be like placebo, you know? I got tripped out for a second. I was like, I didn't just release my Swampert, did I? What's up, Dark Gaming? Nice to see you. Yeah, it is only an emerald. So is that all abilities then? Is that like, do abilities start emerald forward? So do I not get like illuminate or anything? Dang, dude. Man, ain't that just the way? Well, maybe eventually I'll have 4 emeralds, but I just love Ruby and Sapphire so much. Day's going pretty good. Can't complain. Honestly, got a lot of errands done. Got to come home and stream for a little bit. Now I'm just hoping for some good luck. We are very, very under odds, so probably not, but I can wish. I can hope. You never know. Ooh, nice. Good luck. That's a fun hunt. Are you doing the egg method? Are you doing Masuda? Are you just going for it like random encounter? I don't know if it's a hunt that you can radar. I'd assume it would be, but got about 10 minutes left, but I will be back. If you want to know when I'm going live, you could join the Discord or subscribe and ring that notification bell. Oh, I'm into it. Right on. Radar's pretty fun. Thank you. Good luck on your Pikachu. Hopefully you get it soon. I do have a little vote in the Discord in the announcement section on what thumbnail we should use for our Egg Month. And I will be ending stream in about 7 minutes. Dude, no way. No freaking way. I literally had those when the last time I was in the hospital, like a week ago. That's so funny. They're so good. Dude, I just need to send you every time I get snacks, because we have like the same preferences of snacking. Dude, that's so funny. I hadn't even seen them on TikTok. The cafeteria I was at had the hospital I was at had a cafeteria, and when you're like staying there and stuff, they usually will give you like vouchers and stuff if you don't order from like the phone. So they gave me like a meal ticket, and I went down there and just got a bunch of like, junk. I got like a big meal too, but most of the time they were like, "Oh no, you can't eat that." So I just get like snacks. No, that's so funny. I really like Articuno and Suicune. Dude, Latias is awesome. I actually have Mega Latias. Just chilling. Woo! Used to have a little missile that it shot out, but now it doesn't. When I was younger, when I was like, I don't know, 12 or 13, I guess, when Ruby and Sapphire came out. But when I saw Latias and Latios, I was like, those are like related to Lugia, right? I totally thought they were like an adjacent to Lugia somehow. Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome. Such a good hunt. Exclamation highlights. I actually have shiny reactions from both Latios and Latias in Dynamax Adventures. Oh, wait, did I not release that other Scyther? Oh, no, it didn't hatch. I'm just a goofball. Thank you, Tokyo. Okay, one moment, actually, sorry. Okay, so I was probably about 12 or 13. I was playing Pokemon Ruby. My best friend and my brother and I, we used to rotate Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, and we would like race through the game to see who could beat it first and who could complete their Pokedex first. And we would totally do like trades behind each other's backs, just, you know, like, hey, trade me this and I'll trade you that kind of thing for exclusives, whatever. But so one of the times that we had swapped games, I usually played Sapphire and went for Mudkip, but we tried to like change it up and give each other challenges. So basically just like using the things we weren't comfortable using. So I went with Trico in Ruby, and when I had started up the game and threw my Trico out for the first time against Poochyena, it was, you know, like teal or turquoise with a red tail, and I had no idea what shinies were at the time, even though I very much should have. I grew up with Pokemon, watching the Pokemon anime, and playing the game, so I knew about the colorful Noctowl, and I knew about Red Gyarados. So, like, for all intents and purposes, I should have absolutely understood what had happened, but I did keep it. I knew it had to have been special, because when I sent it out, it had the star animation, and I was like, what the heck? But I had literally no idea what I had stumbled upon. And it was my starter. It was literally my briefcase starter. So my very first shiny ever was Starter Trico and a restart of Ruby. Alright, when one more egg hatches, I am going to get out of here. I will be back Wednesday. I can't see myself being back any day before that. I was going to try for tomorrow, but with me being able to actually get out here for a little bit today, it'll just be easier if I wait until my next appointment to come out here and actually get some work done. So, you guys want to do me a favor and like make sure you're subscribed to the channel, share it around, that would be absolutely amazing. This is our last egg of the stream. Let's see what we get. Nothing. It's a whole lot of nothing. So I'm gonna actually release it, and we're gonna swap the egg out. Hopefully we have another one ready, and then I'll see you on the next time of Dragon Ball Z. Thank you all for voting in the Discord too. I'm sure I'll probably rotate the thumbnails around a little bit, just seeing how they do analytically. But we will definitely stick to what the winning vote is. And as of right now, it looks like it's thumbnail 3, and that's pretty cool. And I actually think it's hilarious because I remade the thumbnail altogether in the 2 different ways, or 3 different ways, because I wasn't as happy with the first one. I felt like it could have been better. And then it's actually nice to know that those other 2 that I made, it's kind of pretty close to neck and neck. Wait. I'm trying to hatch eggs over here. I said I was going to go. I do that all the time. Oh my gosh. I will be back. Thank you all for hanging out. I greatly appreciate you. And I will see you on the next one. Much love. Peace.